Hello guys, so I'm making this video to see if people really want this, because I myself am I've always loved having your own personal army and going off into big battles and all that sort of stuff. Ever since Fallout 3 was sharing caring companions, which I loved making my own followers, and having them part of these, these mods that allow you to recruit shit tons of followers, and then have these guys come with me that I've created, and it be more of like a personal army. I have done the mod spawn battles to my next profile, but it kind of feels empty when you've got just generic NPCs following behind you. Like, the battles feel cool, but you don't know these soldiers, and a good 15% of them will have the same face, and it's just kind of boring because their body just disappears after like a certain amount of time, and all that sort of stuff. And I love having my own personalised armies, but I know not everyone has the skill on doing that, or the time they want to learn. So I'm here asking you guys, would people love it if I created a mod, just a standard like sort of platform mod, an ESP where I create like say 15 different classes and release it on the Nexus, which gives people the ability to create their own followers in the creation kit, where they don't have to learn how to do all the follower shit, but they will be able to go in and go, so they want a sword and a shield guy, they can go into that class, duplicate it, or give it a new name, and say follower sword and board, and then create that person. It'll be all vanilla stuff, and everything else. It'll basically be a mod which you can build upon to have big battles, like the battle I'm about to load into right now. They started floating off, so I had to basically restart it. Big ass bear. So it's still floating, but anyway. So would you be interested in that? If I create a mod where I create like say 15 classes, like different sorts of warrior classes, like a sword and board light, sword and board heavy, two-handed rangers, archers, assassins, destruction mages, necromancy mages, conjuration, and all that sort of shit. And then I just release it as it is, and it's up to everyone else who downloads this mod to basically go, alright, I want to create my own personal army, like these guys. These all use different body textures and hair textures and all that sort of stuff, and you'll be able to give them random names. There we go. A fight. Oh, that was one of mine. Hope it doesn't crash. We've been having a few issues with Skyrim the last week. I think it's due to a certain area or quest. Do you mind, bro? Wait, you! I've been looking at your ball sack. Don't fall on me.
You think you stand a chance?
So anyway, it's more of a mod where I basically release it with a shit ton of classes. You can basically go in there and you can create 15 followers in one go. Just go, okay, I've done that guy, duplicate that guy, give it a new name, like sword and board 1, sword and board 2, and you can create 15 sword and shield sort of characters. And you just play around with that and have fun. Spawn 15 characters. I'll create a few little cells to where you can COC into them, because eventually you're going to have a lot of followers, and you're not going to be able to throw them into inns all the time, because it'll get a little bit bloated with how many you stock up. And you can do things like, I've done previous videos, and I'll even redo these videos on how to show you how to turn certain ESPs into master files, ESMs, via test edit, so you can give these NPCs custom hairs. So say you really like Chaos Hair DOS, you can make Chaos Hair DOS a master file, like I do with these followers, and you can just scroll through and give them chaos hairs and all that sort of stuff. The unique bodies and all that sort of stuff will have to be taught on your own or learnt on your own, but you'll have the range to have what I have, your own personalised army. I release this, it's up to you to create your own followers in the creation kit, spawn them in, and all that sort of stuff. They will be vanilla unless you know how to create different unique bodies and have those heads match those bodies and all that sort of stuff. But even if they were still vanilla or had vanilla bodies and vanilla skin textures, I'm pretty sure a lot of you would still like that, and the ability to use brow mods and hair mods and turn them into master files so your followers that you've created can use them. So basically this mod will be like a create your own personalized army, but it won't be in game, because there's a few mods that allow you to have followers in game, and that's a Prodeus project, which allows you to create copies of yourself, which I'm not a really big fan of, because I think you only get like 12 of them, but in this one you'll be able to you'll be able to create as many as you want. They'll have the factions there. The only thing you'll have to learn how to do is give them a relationship, which I'll show you. If you give them face gen files, which I'll show you, and place them in the game, which I'll show you. But all that shit's generally easy if you have no idea how to make followers. All you'll need is a creation kit. I'll show you I'll get creation kit fixes, because that's an absolutely essential mod for modding, the #1 mod for all modding, and all that sort of stuff. And you'll be able to just pump out as many followers as you want. You can sit there for 3 hours and you can create 43 followers. Give them different looks. Use a name generator like I do with these guys, and just have a lot of fun creating your own little personalized army, going into big battles. You can use my spawn battle, which I've already released in the Skyrim Nexus, like I said. Make your Skyrim a lot harder, because honestly I had to make my Skyrim a lot harder because I love having a lot of followers. I love having big ass battles. I make shit really dangerous to where I wouldn't be able to fight on my own, especially the dragons. Like, me being the Dragonborn, let's face it, realistically, you're still a little human. Regardless of the power that you hold, you might be a powerful human being, but this is a giant fucking lizards that can fly, that, at least 16 times your weight and power. There's no way that one man who can't fly would be able to take a dragon on his own. So a lot of these guys help me out. Help the Dragonborn out, take him down and take him out. So let me know if you guys are interested, because I've thought about this other day where I've had a few messages, people are really interested in having their own personalised armies. And if I create this in the creation kit and I go through all these classes, sword and board, heavy magic, light magic, all that sort of different shit, I'll release that. The only problem is though, is I don't know if I'll release this as a master file, because if I do add a new class into the future, say 2 weeks or 3 weeks down the future, someone really wants this class done, I will have to make it a master file, because the simple fact is, if I do release the mod again and you update the mod, you will lose all the followers that you've created. So I might do that. I might create this framework and make it as a master file so you can have your own ESP, where you can continuously pump out as many followers as you want, and if I update it and add new classes, you can still keep your followers and make new followers with the new classes. So I think I'll do that. But let me know if you guys are interested, because I would like to help people out that want their own personalised armies but are too scared or stubborn to learn how to make your own sort of thing. To me it's easy as shit, I've done it for so long. But I guess there's people out there that have zero to no modding experience, and this would help them learn, I guess, but also help them achieve their goal of having big battles and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm about to go finish the Civil War as Centaurus and start the Dragonborn's journey. I just have to figure out how. And yeah, let me know in the comments, please.